Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of L Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like, subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. So this episode is a little bit later than normal because I'm going to bring you the highlights instead of this game first in this episode, and one later today we'll have 2 games. Well, you're not all rugby league out, and there's a little bit of a gap so that you guys can recover. And the first game is that Jamaica versus Lebanon game. Lebanon are currently sitting 3rd place in Group C, but Ireland 2nd place were beaten by a formidable New Zealand side. The Seeders know that a win over pointless Jamaica is likely to see them into the quarterfinals. The offensive of Jamaica has been a real weak spot for them over the course of the tournament. So far, having just scored 8 points across their 2 games played, especially when you compare to Lebanon, who has managed 44 points in comparison against the same opposition. When assessing the both squads, the Lebanese defence should prove strong enough to shut out Jamaica for large periods of this encounter and lay the foundations for an eventual victory for Michael Checker's side. And with that, here are the teams for the final game in Group C. Lebanon have named Adam Dewey a fullback after the standoff. The West man served the suspension against Ireland last time out. Josh Mansour, Brandon Marcos, Reece Robinson and Abbas Mitski complete the back 5. Khalid Rajib is on standoff position with Mitchell Moses, who's in formidable form and captain's side. James Rumanos is up forward with Mikey Tanius at hooker, and Khalil Rami is the other front rower. Eli El Zakem is the second rower with Charbel Tassipali, and Andrew Kazi completes the starting lineup for Lebanon. Anthony Layoun, Jalal Bazaz, Jackson Rami and Tony Maroon are all involved out from the bench. For Jamaica, Andrew Simpson drops out of the 17 and his place is taken by Abiveri McDonald on the wing. Jacob Johnson and Alex Young are in the centres, with Mo Agoro completing the back line with Ben Jones Bishop at fullback. Greg Johnson misses out from the starting from the 17, but standoff James Woodman Hall and scrum half Kieran Rush are looking to settle the nerves of Jamaica's forwards. In the front line though, AJ Wallace drops to the bench with Kamasi McCain starting at forward with Jamal Coleman at hooker as Ash Goulding goes to loose forward, and Michael Lawrence, the Huddersfield captain, continues in the front row. Keenan Tomlinson and Joel Farrell are the second rowers. On the bench, Joe Brown, AJ Wallace, Siobhan Bailey and Jordan Andrade. So we're into the first half and the first 5 minutes, and Jamaica have done well, forcing Lebanon into a dropout, which, with the windy and blustery conditions, Mitchell Moses cleared to about the 60-metre line from his posts. But here come Lebanon with the first points of the game. It's Mitchell Moses who finds that gap and breaks. Then he finds James Manos, goes over for the opening try of the game. Lebanon are looking for that Australia quarter-final, but now lead 4-0. Here's that try again. Just close to the play the ball. And also retreating Mark and not doing well. Only 5 minutes and he's not retreating as much. It's Kieran Rush, which opens the gap for the Lebanese to attack. Great try. Oh no. Mitchell Moses on kicking duty yet again. Can he make it 6-0? He does indeed. 6-0 Lebanon. So how does Jamaica restart the game? Well, they had a short kick-off on last game. Now this one doesn't go the full 10, and it's a penalty on the halfway line. And that gives Lebanon fresh impetus to get down into the Irish territory again. We'll just play this through, as it's a second tackle play that happens, and Lebanon are in again. Tanis goes to Khalid Rajib, and then it's Abbas Mitski who goes over for the second try of the game. Good inside ball play for the Wigan winger to score its third try in 3 games for Lebanon during. Here it is again. Just passed back inside by Rajib, and Abbas Mitski gobbled it up. First try was actually scored by Tanos. I apologise for getting the name. Does Mitchell Moses extend the lead to 12-0? He does indeed. 12 points to 0 to Lebanon. Lebanon are turning the screw early in the first half, and it is that man Adam Dewey who finds a gap, and then on the inside it is the second rower El Gazakim again, who scored 2 in his last 2 games now. Lebanon are running away with this early in this first half. Lebanon attack in pace on the right hand side, and then the inside ball for Adam Dewey to come around. It's the ball back inside. It's the port for the second rower El Zakim to get a deserved 4-pointer. 16 points to 0. Just a simple out the back door play, dummy runner, and the players keeping support. Michael Checker has got these team very drilled. And he adds the extras. It's his 18 points to 0. Lebanon again running rampant and running from deep in their own half. And it's the other winger centre standoff. Lebanon have got their tails up now, and they are turning the screw on Jamaica. And this time a gap is found for Sharbel Saspali, who gets through the would-be attacker from Woodburn Hall, and then Khalid Rajib is so unselfish and finds his centre, Reese Robinson, to score. We're up to 22 points to 0. What can Jamaica do to get back into this, or is it already too late? Here it is again. It's Lebanon attacking the line and attacking at pace. Little sidestep, little break, little handoff, and Rajib is in support. Could have had a go himself, but he finds the easy try. His centre Robinson. It's quality this. It's a quality move. Good strong running from the second rower. Rajib unselfishly. Mitchell Moses with another attempt for Lebanon from the left touchline this time. And he uses the wing perfectly. He curls it through the middle of the posts. 24 to 0. It's the 22nd minute now, and Lebanon are back on the last tackle in Jamaican territory. And Moses and Dewey are deciding to run it. Dewey breaks the tackle. Support is that man Rajib, who goes in for Lebanon's latest try. 28 points to 0. More than a point a minute. Here it is again. The last tackle play. Thought that it would come to the end, but Adam Dewey gets away from his would-be tacklers. And Rajib does the rest. Thought they finished it there. Dewey going down, but too late. Good support from the other standoff. Can Moses make it 30 points to 0? He does. Perfect with the boot so far. After Jamaica gets into a threatening position, a penalty sees Lebanon up the field, and it's all the way back to Lebanon's attack, and it is Charbel Tassipale who goes over for a potential try, as the referee is unsure. What's he unsure about? Asking for the video referee to have a look. Is this a try? But can you check the touchline? Or if the player went out? Here's what they're looking at. Abbas Miski going down the wing. Good attempted tackle from Morgaro, but the ball has gone before Abbas Miski went into touch. Will he just play on? And Tassipale puts the ball down for another try. And here is the Kazoo van asking for 4 points. Mitchell Moses back on kicking duty again. Right leg must be worn out. Going for his 7th attempt in this first half an hour. And here is his latest attempt result. Another 2 for the total, 36 points to 0. Jamaica threatened a little in the Lebanon's half, but it was Ben Jones-Bishop who was dragged out. But now, on the second tackle, Lebanon are deep in Jamaican territory, with Josh Mansour getting over, diving in the corner. Fantastic effort from the half-backs getting involved. They all played really, really well there. The sweeping play from left to right, and the ball handlers, the 3 quality players on this Lebanon side, were the ones that produced the moments of magic. Josh Mansour to dive over in the corner. Moses' most difficult kick of the day. Lebanon are up to 40 at this point and will be really happy with that. Moses wants to get his eye in when the bigger games come along. I think he has, you know. 42 points to 0. Jamaica have the ball in their own 20 in the Lebanon 40-meter line, and the ball goes away from Kieran Rush. Woodburn Hall keeps the ball playing, but the referee stops the game, and a fracas ensues as there was a late hit by the Jamaican play on the Jamaican player by Lebanon's number 20. We're gonna have to have another look at that. But yeah, a bit fractious out there. Here it is again. The ball had gone. I think it's Maharoon that did the late hit. Oh, that was shoulders as well. No, it was Jackson Rami off the interchange bench who put a big shot on the Huddersfield youngster. So the referee calls over Mitchell Moses and number 20. It is Jackson Rami. The referee's made the decision. It's on report and he goes sit down for 10 minutes. He shake his head, but it was a late hit. It was high as well. It turns out, excuse me, Kieran Rush has gone off for a head injury assessment as well. It's the ball, bang. Bit late that. And it's half time in Lee where Lebanon lead 42 points to 0. 7 different try scorers for all the 7 tries. Jamaica have been involved in the game, they just can't execute at the end. Jamaica start the second half against 12 men Lebanon. Lebanon are finding it too easy to get up the pitch into Jamaican territory. And this is that man Adam Dewey who hands off Ashton Golding and runs to the line to score Lebanon's 8th try. A good effort there. Great strong running as the halves continue to make a mockery of the Jamaican defence. Here it is again. Ajib gets it to Dewey, who dummies, hands off Golding, and gets round Ben Jones Bishop to score on the right edge. Just gets wrapped. It's not. I'm giving Ashton Golding a disservice there. It's Joel Farrell who missed the tackle, and it looks like Adam Dewey is on kicking duty. Has Mitchell Moses gone off? Looks like it has. Michael Checker is pleased with his team. Here's his first attempt. And he hooks it to the left. 46 points to 0 to Lebanon. So Lebanon have scored their try and they've got 15 seconds left on their sim minute, and they decide to go through the hands. This time Rajiv's pass doesn't go to anyone, but Mauro Goros kicks it forward off the floor, picks it up and races the rest of the field to score Jamaica's first try in the game. Great opportunistic play for the Jamaicans, and they get over for more points in this World Cup. Well done, Moagoro. Here it is again. G's pass goes behind the second rower, and Agoro's on it as a flash. Gets away from Josh Mansur, and Robinson tries his hardest but can't get there in time. Well done, Moagoro. Look at how happy the kids were in that last bit with Jamaica scoring. Here's the conversion. James Woodburn Hall adds the extras, 46 points to 6. After an unsuccessful captain's challenge, Lebanon are in the 10-metre line of Jamaica yet again and look threatening once more. And they go to this left once more. It's Rajib's pass. It gets hit up in the air accidentally by James Woodburn Hall, and it's caught by Tassipali, who goes over for another Lebanon try, his second of the game. 50 points are up for the Jamaican team, for the Lebanon's team. Here's the penalty that was given. First of all, they said it was a knock-on, but Captain's challenge proved that was a reef. But then, Jabel Tassipali gets on the end of that lucky bounce. Could be 6 again, but he doesn't need it as he scores on left-hand edge. Juhi, who missed his earlier kick, is back on kicking duty for Lebanon. Mitchell Moses has been substituted at this point, keeping him safe for the next game, as there's no need to worry at this point. And Juhi adds the extras, 52 points to 6. A couple of interesting stats coming up. Jamaica have just gone past Lebanon in the tackles made department, as just before that Lebanon tried, they were both on 153. But scoreboard suggests that Lebanon have had more sets, which is correct. Jamaica just giving up 8 penalties to 2 as well has not helped the cause. Lebanon with ball in hand in their own half, taking the ball out. And despite some tough tackling from Jamaica, like that one, Rajab finds a gap. He loses his footing but does find supporting Jackson Rame. Layoun is acting half back and they go through the hands, but Jamaica are offside, and it's Michael Lawrence who hasn't retreated the full 10 metres, and he's sent to the sin bin for that professional foul. What a run this is from Rajab. Finds a gap after players are being sucked in, loses his footing, but players are in support again. Lebanon are in charge at this point. Lawrence doesn't retreat to 10. Now he has to go sit down for 10. Jamaica without one of their forwards for the next 10 minutes. So with their position, it's just a case of going through the hands. And it's Maroon that goes over in the left corner. And it's getting a bit touchy down there as Ash Golding is not happy with the second rowers floating at this point. Still going. Maroon gets his try. Here it is. Jab on the ball. Floats past the winger. And he goes in the corner. Great effort, great try. Great work of the overlap. Yuhi going for 2 from 3. Running up that hill. The hill helped him. Good kick. So after a misplaced offload by the by Lebanon, Jamaica find themselves in Lebanon's half for the second time in the game. And they go through the hands, but the ball cannot be taken in. Now it's just a race between everyone and Josh Mansour. The Hoot can score, and he dives over the try line to bring up 60 for the Lebanese team. 62 points to 6 with an hour gone in the game. Here it is again. Coleman's pass went astray, unfortunately couldn't be taken in by the centre. Then Mansour just picks up the pieces and scores on the right edge. Kind of similar to what Morogoro's try was for Jamaica. At this point, only got to be one winner. Adam Juhi taking his kick now. He's taking an interesting tact, keeping it the same angle for the kick in, but taking the ball back in line from where I was taken. So that he is the same, he just needs to put more power through it. Fortunately, he misses again, and it's 2 from 4. That's 62 points to 6. Just a misplaced pass, couldn't be taken in by the Jamaican centre, and Mansour just races in. 4 points. Jamaica has got some fantastic field position as they're on the last tackle in their set, 10 metres out from the try line. And Coleman kicks forward, which is handed on by Farrell, and Andrade is the one that bundles over the try line underneath the sticks. Good effort by the big man. But hold up, the referee wants to check and try. Is give it on the field, the referee? But have Jamaica actually scored? So first of all, they're going to check the onside offside from this kick. Booker Coleman puts the kick in, the onside. Looks at it to me, but that's up to the video referee to decide. Goes through. Joe Farrell kicks it up in the air, gathers it, and passes it back to Andrade. They're happy with that. All they need to do is look at the grounding. Here's that angle. Oh, they want to look at the kick again. Slapping it on the foot. I think he is. Referee Grant Atkins wants to look at this properly again. Pick up in the air, well taken by Joe Farrell. Good soft hands. And it looks like Andrade gets over the try line. Also look at the kick once more. Goes through the line. Farrell chips it up himself. Andrade. Does he get the ball down? He does. England women's player Savannah Andrade is Andrade's sister. So he has scored before his sister has in this World Cup. Try time for Jamaica. 62 points to 10. Very happy with that. Kieran in a rush to take the kick, and his left-footed effort goes over through the post. It's Lebanon's turn yet again to be deep in their opposition's 10-metre line, and they go through the hands, and Adam Dewey's over the top pass, and it's Josh Mansour who dives over in the corner. Does he get it down? Does he keep in play? The referee thinks so. That's a try. What a spectacular effort. The winger has got his hat-trick now. What excellent, excellent play all round. Just a simple, calming play, and Dewey saw the half gap. Mansour just gets over in the corner. Lebanon are up to 66 now. Spectacular. Adam Dewey with his latest attempt. He's gone right on the touchline. Altered the angle. This time, yes, it's over. 68 points to 12. Great kick from the touchline. A misplaced pass by Lebanon finds them back in their own half after being in Jamaica's half just. And then Adam Dewey starts a little bit of magic. Kicks the ball on after attempting to get the ball. Abbas Miski pops up and down in goal area. That was all the skill for Adam Dewey, but the video referee is going to be asked for assistance. As the referee says on the field, it's a try. Just want to check the touchline. Here's what the video referee wants to look at. Are they all onside, offside from the kick on? Well, it doesn't matter. Dewey's kick over the top, his chip kick, might be sailing out, but looking at it here, on the second bounce, stays in. And Dewey is off the floor when he connects with the ball. Now out of the field to play, and his kick goes back inside. Ooh, was he on the line there? Nah, well, doesn't matter at the end of it. It's a great bit of skill if he has kept inside the field of play. And then Abbas Miski goes over for his second try of the game. The video referee seems happy with it. And this proves it. Try time. 72 points to 12 up on Lebanon. Great try by Lebanon, and just to put the icing on the cake, Dewey nails one from the touchline. Already picked up the tee before, and it even crossed the post. But Jamaica can go to wherever they need to next. Be proud of their World Cup efforts, but it's Lebanon's day. 74 points to 12. So, Jamaica go home from the Rugby League World Cup with a lot of fans. 2 tries in this game against the Lebanon side, who are improving some real star quality in their team for this World Cup, obviously. Just hope that we see Jamaica again in these World Cup. There was a lot of fans following them around, and they did their fans proud. So, Lebanon go on to the quarter-finals with Australia in their future. I know I'm a bit stuttery at the moment. I'm trying to get my words out whilst not sniffling at you. I apologise for my bunged up nose all the way through. But anyway, Rugby League World Cup group stages have got 3 games left. As I said, there'll be 2 more games a little later on. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. Also, if you can, please remember to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way. But I'll end as I always do. I'm wishing you all the best, and please stay safe. I'll see you in the next episode.